Segment achat esrei, nikud achat, nikud he. Alkein lo ukalu va'esh et ha'am. Alkein lo ukalu va'esh et ha'am. We'll continue in this section to explore ways to focus on the effect of an action, passive voice, rather than focusing on the person causing the action, active voice. This segment may be summarized as follows. Certain finite verb forms have in the past been misclassified. Certain katal forms have been misclassified as pual. Certain yictal forms have been misclassified as hofal. They should have been classified as belonging to the kal binyan, but of a spelling that would reveal them to be passive in voice, yet within the kal binyan. In the previous segment, we saw that there are such forms as kal passive participles. In this segment, we're acknowledging that there were also finite forms in the kal binyan which were passive in voice. When you encounter these words, they will be labeled in the parsing aids or in the lexica or in grammars as true kal passives. At the same time, they may be labeled as hofal or pual, acknowledging the historic classification, which was in fact a misclassification. This reclassification will not change the meaning of these words, only helps us to appreciate where they originally rested as far as fitting into the overall verbal scheme. Let's look at some examples. In the heading for this segment, we find the word ukalu. Ukalu is pointed as though it were a pual katal form. They were devoured. Another example is the word lukach. Lukach likewise is pointed as though it were a pual form. In reality, however, these would more properly be identified as true kal passives in the katal conjugation. The reason this misclassification came to light was due to the realization that we were presented with pual forms for which there was attested no pl in the same shoresh, or we were presented with hofal forms for which there was no corresponding hifil in the same shoresh. This is highly anomalous and has led scholars to realize that these were misclassifications as pual or hofal, respectively. In fact, these should have been recognized and now have been reclassified as true kal passives. Here are some of the more commonly occurring shorashim on the right, katal forms, such as yulad, yulad meaning he was born. Lukach, lukach, he was taken. Nutan, nutan, he was given or he was set or placed or appointed. On the left you'll find several yictol forms. Tu'ukalu, you will be devoured. Yukach, yukach, he will be taken. And yutan, yutan, he will be given or set. There are also certain participles which should be properly recognized as true kal passives. Among them are ukal, ukal, and yulad, yulad. There's one occurrence of a true kal passive in the account of Absalom's final ride found in 2 Samuel 18. See whether you can recognize it. Vayikare Avshalom lifnei Avdei David, Ve'avshalom rochev al hapered, Vayavo hapered tachat shovech ha'elah hagadolah, Vayechezak rosho va'elah, Vayutan ben hashamayim uven haaretz, Ve'hapered asher tachtav avar.